This is Adrian Hart with your Southeast Colorado news on seconews.org. We're on our Facebook page here near Bent's Old Fort National Historic Site. We've got a large brush fire. So again, multiple agencies responding to this large brush fire near Bent's Old Fort National Historic Site. We've been trying to find a location where we can keep a internet connection going so we can give you guys some live coverage here. Of course, the wind making that difficult for me too. Again, this is Adrian Hart with your Southeast Colorado news. We're just off of Highway 194 outside of La Junta, between La Junta and Los Animas, just right next to Bent's Old Fort National Historic Site. Earlier we were out here with a small brush fire that was quickly contained. Multiple agencies assisted there, Chirac, Los Animas, La Junta. They even had some guys in a Denver crew who happened to be passing by who helped assist. They were mopping it up. We spoke with them earlier while they were making sure all the little hot spots were extinguished, and it appears that the fire has reignited, and we've got a rather large brush fire going on right now. Bear with me here. The issue today is giving you guys good coverage with good audio with the wind. And the combination of the National Park Service actually blocked cell phone service over by the fort, and lack of service. So you can see those plumes of smoke just pillaring in the distance there. And in front of us we've got a brush fire truck trying to mitigate the edging on this fire and stop it from reaching the highway here. So we've heard that Highway 50 East has been closed. We haven't been able to confirm that because we've been here on scene. Boy, guys. Looks like I'm having a little amateur hour here with my cell phone. There we go. High traffic on the highway right now. Still. Try to stay here as long as I can till we're told to move, or the fire or Facebook tells us we don't have a good enough signal to live stream anymore. Catching a little bit of ash and dust coming on the wind now. Multiple fires going on. I've heard that there is one over by the golf course, by the prison. Yep. Good. I hope it is far from the prison. Any structure damage. Of course, we are under an active red flag warning. Not supposed to be burning. We saw Manzanola's tanker truck go by earlier. We know we've got agencies from across southeast Colorado here. Yep, I've heard, thank you, Corin, reporting they've closed Highway 50 and 287. They haven't released a cause yet. And no, we haven't seen TV news here yet. One station requested to run our last live stream and they didn't come through on that. So they're probably watching and following. So again, we're next to Bent's Old Fort National Historic Site. We're just up the road a little bit. The signage is actually kind of around behind me. And this fire had previously burned this morning around the 10 or 11 o'clock hour or so. Oh, my equipment is just loving it today. Tell you what, guys, if there's a way to break it, we're going to figure it out. Thanks, Steve. I'm glad I'm around too. So much so I'm going to put it in park. Of course, our news coverage dedicated to the people of southeast Colorado is brought to you by our founding advertising contributors. Boy, this thing is just not cooperating. It says I don't want to look in the ash and smoke anymore. Oh man, that black smoke just billowing. Zoom a little bit. I know it tends to blur. You can see he's kind of off shot now, off camera now, but trying to hit the edge there, stop the spread of the fire. Yeah, extremely hard on the wildlife. I actually have an interview tomorrow at Bent's Old Fort for an episode of About the Valley, so we might get their take on it tomorrow. We'll see where they're at with it and what the damage is. I don't know if you could see well from here. We've got some rather large flames there. There you can see he's approaching those flames there just over that hill. Trying to get the fire quenched. But this is a massive brush fire. We'll get the official on the acreage and all that and containment as soon as we hear back. There we go. We hear 194 is closed. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, this wind is not helping matters at all. There you can see another black pillar of smoke there. I don't know if you can tell how small that fire truck looks compared to that pillar of smoke. But he's actively hitting the fire. Hard to see from here. There you can see flames. He's attacking there. Oh man. Again, multiple agencies actively trying to contain this wildfire by Bent's Old Fort National Historic Site just off of Highway 194 here between La Junta and Los Animas. And we do have word 194 has been closed. Some other closures, you can always check the cotrip.org. Sometimes they keep it updated to let you know where those closures are. But yeah, the wind is not letting up. And the fire's not letting up. Yep. Getting messages about fire trucks passing down Highway 50. And smoke is visible miles away. There we go. Fighting to keep that connection. Internet's not so good out here. I do have a mailbox full of photos from the other fire east of here, near Los Animas by the golf course. And I see more images are rolling in. So we'll be running some images from that fire. Of course, we always discourage the public from going to the scene of an accident or a fire like this because it's not safe. However, if you have opportunity to take a quick picture and you can see it off your doorstep, feel free to send that in. We do love running our community photo galleries. Haven't done one on a fire yet. Not hoping to. Of course, Severe Weather Awareness Week. We're right in the middle of it. You just go to our search engine and type in lightning or tornado or any of the above weather conditions, and you'll find a whole listing of articles and local images from storms on seconews.org. Of course, we have a crime and safety group, the Lower Arkansas Valley Crime and Safety Group. You can join it to get updates. The wind is shaking my car to the point that stabilizer's not keeping it stable. The camera, that is. But yeah, we've got super high winds. Not making for good conditions here. There we go. There we got another report of another fire near County Line Road 14 near Kiowa. Coming in on our comments. Crazy. Sure, we're only seeing a small portion of the response to this brush fire from this angle. There we go, he's hitting some flames. Oh man, you can just see it in the tamarack. Flames starting to kick up. Yeah, avoid the area if you can. Trying to get you guys a better view here without moving. As soon as I move, we'll lose our signal. But our river bottom here just devastated with this fire. As usual, once we get the official word, we'll get that posted on seacoastnews.org and our social media platforms. And as I mentioned earlier, this isn't our first trip out to this scene today. We were out here earlier and we spoke with a couple folks about quickly put the fire out, and it seems that it flared back up again. So many neighboring agencies have responded. However, many of our neighbors are busy dealing with their own fires going on across southeast Colorado. I don't know if you guys can see those flames just to the left of the fire truck there. There, he's gonna get him. All right, guys. I think we're about to wrap up our live stream coverage here. We'll, of course, share this on YouTube later. I've got a photo gallery worth of photos I grabbed while I was looking for a good spot to live stream from. And I've got some other videos I grabbed too. So we'll get all that stuff uploaded and shared, and we'll watch for those official reports, and we'll get that information shared. And I know we can expect an upcoming interview with Chief Davidson on seconews.org on About the Valley. It's like every time I'm wanting to sign off, we got something kicks up, it seems like. These guys have definitely got their hands full. Thank God we have a mutual operating agreement between all of our firefighting agencies across southeast Colorado. Otherwise, we'd have no hope of having the equipment to combat large firestorms like this. So, of course, we hope we don't see any, we see minimal damage to the river bottom and the wildlife. We hope it stays away from our national park, or rather our national historic site. We'll have continued coverage for you on seconews.org once we get some official releases regarding this fire here off of Highway 194. We did hear that 194 is closed, and yeah, check for those road closures. If you can avoid the area if possible. Whoa. Maybe I'm not going to go anywhere, guys. You can see lots of traffic here. You can see those flames kicking up. Lots of ways to keep seconews.org going. You can support our local coverage of Southeast Colorado news and people and places just by going to that swap shop tab. Check it out. Those are our founding advertisers. They support us through advertising revenues. So go do some business with our sponsors. Let them know you saw it on seconews.org and you appreciate their support of the restoration and modernization of media local to Southeast Colorado. I'm Adrian Hart, and this is seconews.org.